they would take care of all the moving expenses. So that is something to think about.
My name is Monique Powers, and I'm a mobile esthetician with a cosmetology and manicuring license. In 2020, I closed both of my studios and moved my business into a custom-built van I named Azalea. Take a peek at my version of van life, my personal life, and my vacations in between.
Welcome back to my channel, you guys. It is raining out here, and I'm on my way to Malibu. These appointments should probably be canceled because I don't know what PCH is going to look like, but we're going to find out. Time to set up. It's raining today. This is the second of 2 storms so far, and it's not as cold, but it is very wet. And here in Southern California, we're not really used to that. Driving in the rain for sure. And then with the back-to-back storms, the ground is still very wet, so it is more susceptible to flooding, and we have had some flooding in the area. So I really do feel for those that are kind of on a hill or in areas where the land is really saturated, didn't get a chance to drive from the last one. They're really concerned and worried right now, which I don't blame them. They have every right to be. So I definitely do pray for all those people. And it also reminds me of God's promise, you know, during the days of Noah, that he would never destroy the earth or all mankind or animals ever again with a flood. Another thing I think about when I think about the story of Noah is how, like, God did command him to build this ark, you know, and all the animals would be in the ark with him and his family. But how God took care of the details. Like, he didn't have to go running around all over God's creation to gather these animals, that God took care of that the animals came to him. So it makes me think about that during this time with all this rain and flooding, how in the midst of all of this, the things that we have to do to prepare for it, that God will take care of the details for us. And I think we can find comfort in that. So it makes me think about that. And of course, it makes me think about the rainbow, which is a sign to us, and a reminder from God that he won't, you know, destroy mankind or the earth, that's his promise to us. And we can always look to that and remember that. Anyway, I am sitting outside of my studio because I was given the opportunity to actually move. to move my studio into a bigger studio, which it sounds really nice and enticing. So I don't know. So I'm hoping you guys will help me make a decision and figure it out. And nothing's written in stone yet. I think that someone wants to rent my studio or my studio and one across the way from it or adjacent from it. I'm not really sure. But they did ask me a question, you know, if I wanted to move, and we'll see. I don't know. The money has to be right. They just raised our rent 18%, which I did communicate I was not happy about. And I just got my name on the wall. You know, when I first moved in, the floors, you know, I had to redo, and he said they would take care of all of that. So if I decide to move, they would take care of all the moving expenses. So that is something to think about. So I don't want to get my hopes up too high because I don't even know if I'm going to do this. But I want to show you guys the two studios that, actually there's two. There is one for sure, and then he did give me another option of the other one that's right next door, which I did show you guys that one when I first decided that I wanted to move into a studio. I did show you the second one, but I'll show it to you again because I do have two options. So maybe you guys can, you know, leave a comment below and let me know, you know, what studio you think I should move into if I'm going to make a move. Okay, so let's go take a look at these two studios. Okay, so here is the first studio. I'm told it's 375 square feet, which I'm not sure about that because my current studio is supposed to be 275. This door I do not have access to. It's to the suite right next door. And then we have these two big old windows with a sliding glass door that leads to a very narrow patio. And look, there is a closet here. All this has to be painted because it's all nasty in here. But look, I have a closet, which is amazing. So we'll see, I don't know. But this is what the suite looks like. So let's go take a look at the other suite. Okay, so here's the second suite. So what's nice about this one is that it is more modern looking. Don't have the popcorn ceilings. We have the recessed lighting in here. I am told that this one is 425 square feet, even though the manager once told me it was like 620 square feet. It's kind of the same size as the other one, except the other one is an L shape. There's no closet. We have the one window here, and then again, the sliding glass door here that leads to a very narrow patio. I do like this one because it is more modern, but it's not enough light in here. I'm just not really sure. I am leaning more towards the other one, but this one is more modern looking, and probably get a chandelier here and get rid of that light fixture. So who knows, that's an air conditioner there. So this one has a lot of potential as well. Okay, so let's go take a look at my suite. You guys, I absolutely love my studio. I really do. I've done so much with it. And I mean, look what I did with it. I got 2 new bookcases. I got my name on the wall. I absolutely love it. And if I decide to stay here, I'm totally going to be happy with it because I think I'm just now moving in and appreciating my studio. But if God says I need to move into a bigger place, then I'm going to move into a bigger place. I'm going to be happy about it. But let me just say that I'm not paying more money for a bigger space. That will be a deal breaker. Especially since it wasn't my idea to move in the first place. So I will keep you guys posted on what is going to happen with regard to this move or not. All right? So I will let you know in the next video. Okay? See you then.